Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mer from Trade with Precision, and today I want to take you through a couple of trading opportunities that I'm currently stocking on the higher time frame. And I want to start here with dollar yen, and this is the monthly chart. And as we can see, dollar yen on the monthly chart is in an uptrend, clear series of higher highs and higher lows. We had a massive higher high here, big overextension, meaning there was a big distance between where price action was and the moving averages, and we had a pullback right there into the area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages, the buy zone. Now what we've got here on the monthly chart, every monthly candle, the low of it actually made a higher low. So we have somewhat compressions of price. What we also have is a level over here around the 138 round number. What we can see, there's a couple of touches at that level as well. So we have equal highs and higher lows, meaning a bit of compressions of price. So looking down into the lower time frame, and we can see these touches a lot more clearer. From this area we pushed to our lower low, came back up, made a higher low, and came back up to test that level again. So on the weekly chart we also have here compressions of price underneath this level. However, as we can see, we're still overextended from this level. So drilling down into the daily, and we can see that distance. So we came hard and fast into that level, reacted to it, pulled back, but again, not as low as the previous swing low. So even on the daily, as we're climbing up into this level once again, we have compressions of price. So what I'm looking for is for the market to once again come underneath this level and press a little bit more. So another touch, maybe two at this level with higher lows compressing underneath it, and then I'll be looking for a potential break, keeping in mind that we do have this level around 142 that could act as resistance. The next market that I'm currently stocking is the pound versus the Canadian, and this is the weekly chart, and as we can see, we have a resistance level that was broken. So that area around the 168.5. So right now we made a higher high, and we're currently pulling back into that area. So we do have a nice uptrend here on the weekly chart. Moving averages are fanning and in the correct order for an uptrend. So basically what I'm looking for is a bit more of a pullback and potentially a break again around this level and a continuation of this move. Keeping in mind though that if we'll take a look at this pullback on the daily, we actually made a lower low here. So we already pulled back into the averages, made a higher high, and broke below it, but we haven't really tested that level. That's why I'm looking for a rollover around this area. So even if it will pull back a little bit more and then come out, I'm okay with that. If we'll take a look at lower time frames such as the 4 hours or even the 1 hour, we can see that we do have touches around that area. They're not precise, so what I want to see is compression underneath this 1.6920 and a move higher. So I'd like to see a change of direction on the lower time frame. So let's say around the 1 hour. Currently we're just going sideways. I don't mind it if we'll go a little bit lower and then come back up, but any change of direction on the lower time frame, and then I'll be looking for an entry on the lower time frame in the direction of the higher time frame, which is the weekly. Another point to mention is the monthly chart. As we can see, it's basically showing us a V, and we're coming pretty close to the origin of that V. So again, I'll be quite careful around this area. So I do need to see sign that actually buyers are returning into the market before looking for long opportunities. The last market that I want to take a look at is the Nasdaq, and here again it comes from the weekly chart. And as we can see, the weekly is in an uptrend, clear series of higher highs and higher lows. Moving averages 10, 20, 50 fanning and in the correct order for an uptrend, and beautiful convergence here on the momentum indicators. What we can also see is that we're consolidating underneath this level around the 13,300, so also a round number. And we can see we had a couple of touches. We're trying to go higher, but basically we're just going sideways over here. So let's go down into the lower time frame, into the daily, and see how the action is looking like underneath this level. So as we can see, right now we do have a slight uptrend here on the daily chart, but I'd like to see either more compressions of price underneath this level or a break and a pullback to test this level from above, simply because what we've got here is quite a sideways action. And if we look at the latest two highs over here, which we actually made a slight higher high, we can see that we actually have divergence here on the momentum indicator, so they're actually making lower highs. That's why I prefer either a few more touches to allow for the momentum indicators to converge on the move, or if we'll break through right now and break through this level, I'd like to see a decisive close above it and then look for a pullback to test it from above. If we'll take a quick look at the monthly, we'll see that the monthly is actually still in a downtrend. So that's why I trade with a little bit more caution over here. Happy trading, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.